Hi guys, it's Ben Heath from Lead Guru, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create Facebook lead forms for your Facebook lead generation campaigns. Now, you may have created a Facebook lead generation campaign and seen that when you get to the ad level, which is what I'm looking at right now, in Ads Manager, I've created an example Facebook ad campaign, in this case for a personal trainer, but that doesn't really matter. I've created an example Facebook ad campaign for a personal trainer, and you get down to the ad level and you get to this part here, instant form, and you might see sort of error messages popping up saying you need a lead form, and you may have thought, what on earth is a lead form? How do I create one of those? So that's what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to show you exactly how to create a Facebook lead form. It's very straightforward. So I'm going to quickly go through it. I'm going to show you what you want to include, what you don't want to include, all that sort of stuff. So what you want to do, once you get to this stage in your Facebook ad account, this is obviously Facebook Ads Manager. I'm at the ad level, as you can see here. This is all the ad details in here. And don't worry about all this stuff. This could apply to lots of different businesses with lots of different offers. You want to go ahead and click Create Lead Form, and let's go ahead and create a brand new lead form. So I'm not going to bother renaming this, but obviously you would want to name it something that will mean something to you later on, because you can't edit existing lead forms, you have to create new ones. So make sure whatever you call this, you will understand what is included in this lead form by the name, okay? That's quite important. So first thing you need to decide is what type of lead form you want to use. Do you want one that generates more volume or generates a higher intent? So if you select this higher intent option, that adds a review step that gives people a chance to confirm their information. So if you find that the leads you're generating from your Facebook lead ads aren't as higher quality as you want, then you can add this higher intent step to your Facebook lead forms, and that should help improve the quality of the leads. I usually recommend most people start with more volume. Okay, I don't tend to find that this makes a huge difference in lead quality. It does a bit, but not a huge difference, but it will decrease the number of leads you generate through your Facebook lead forms. Okay, so I would go ahead and select more volume, sorry. Then we get onto the intro. So this is optional. This refers to this section up here. You can add in more information. If I go down in here, you can upload image, add a paragraph, etc. I tend to find that that's not necessary. I think the information needs to be displayed in your ad itself as opposed to the lead form, because no one's going to click on your ad if they don't understand what your offer is. In this example here, we're offering free personal training sessions. We're advertising, for personal trainers. You might be offering a free consultation. You might be offering a lead magnet that people can download. All sorts of things that you can be offering, but that all needs to be explained in the ad level, because if you try and explain it in the lead form stage, no one's going to see that, because if they don't understand it from the ad, they're not going to click on the ad and they're never going to reach this point. So all that information needs to be displayed and talked about at the ad level. Then in the lead form, we just want to confirm the action that we want people to take and make it very, very straightforward and not overcomplicate it. A lot of people, Facebook users, your prospects, still aren't very familiar with Facebook lead forms and Facebook lead ad campaigns in general. So when they click on an ad and they're presented with these forms, a lot of people kind of go, oh, what's this? What do I do with this? They don't sort of understand how it works. So don't make it more complicated by adding in a load of extra information. Okay? Then we get into the questions. So the first thing you need to do is decide on your headline. So here we've got sign up by providing your info below. I like to make this a bit more specific, and I like to tell them what it is they're signing up for, just as a reminder. Make them feel comfortable, make them feel like they're in the right place. So in this case, we're advertising a free personal training session. So I could say, sign up for your free personal training session by providing your info below. Something like that. So you're telling people exactly what you want them to do. You're making it very straightforward. You're saying sign up for your free personal training session, and you can obviously replace that with whatever your offer is. Sign up for this free lead magnet by providing your info below. Sign up for a free, consultation with our expert law firm by providing your info below. Whatever it is that your offer is here, that sort of thing works quite well. Then we need to work out what information we're going to ask for. Now, in general, the more information you ask for, the more expensive leads are going to cost, because more people are going to drop off. They're not going to bother to enter all their information. But the higher quality the leads will be. So what I usually recommend people starting with is email and full name. Yep, you want those. But also, I would definitely recommend adding in phone number. Unless you're advertising a lead magnet where people are going to download it automatically, then you don't need to ask for phone number. But if you're a service-based business, which a lot of people running Facebook lead ad campaigns are, then in your Facebook lead form, I think you want to ask for a phone number, and I think that's how you should be reaching out to your prospects, to the people that become leads and fill out this Facebook lead form. Okay, because if you just try and email people, let's say they're signing up for the free personal training session. If you email people, your response rate on that email is going to be really low. It's too easy for people to just ignore that, for them to not get in touch with you, for them to hit their spam folder. Everyone's busy. But if someone signs up for a free personal training session and you call them, you're far more likely to get them to book in that free personal training session or that free consultation or whatever it is, and then obviously progress those people to go on to become a client. So that's what I would recommend with any service-based business with your Facebook lead forms, is ask for a phone number. You can ask for other things if you want, so you might want to ask for other contact information like where they are located, all sorts. You can see all sorts of information in here, demographic information. You can also add in your own questions, so if there's other data that you really need, by all means go ahead and add. But in my mind, this is the bare minimum, and it's fine to start with this. If you're thinking, oh, what other questions do I ask for, and you're not sure, if there's nothing you really need, don't ask for it. The more you ask for, the more expensive your leads are going to be. So if this is all you need, then just start with that. Because you might find, for example, oh, I need to know whether they're into, for personal training sessions, whether they're into muscle building or weight loss or, whatever it is. You can find that information out when you give them a call. Okay? You don't need to ask for it here. It's usually what I would recommend. So that's what I'm going to start with. Privacy policy. To run a Facebook lead ad campaign, you need to link to a privacy policy in your Facebook lead form. You're collecting people's information here. Facebook want to know, and people want to know, what are you going to do with that information? There's a lot of, sure you've seen all the stuff about GDPR, about privacy policy things coming up in the news over the last few years. So it's a really hot topic at the moment. So hopefully you already have a privacy policy on your website, in which case you can quite easily put the link in here and you're good to go. Fairly straightforward. If you don't have a privacy policy on your website, you're going to have to create one. Okay? So you're going to have to put one on your website, or somewhere at least, that you can then link to. No getting around that. If you try and put in another link and Facebook find out, your ad account is likely to be suspended. So definitely something that you want to avoid. Don't make that mistake. Take a bit of time to get a privacy policy sorted, and you'll be all good to go. You can add a custom disclaimer if you want. That'll depend on your business and whatever it is that you're offering with this particular lead ad and whatever it is people are signing up for in this Facebook lead form. So that's completely up to you. And then after that, you've got your thank you screen. So this is the what people are shown after they click that next button and submit their information. So this is fairly straightforward now. So thanks, you're all set. I think at the top is absolutely fine. And here I just like to customize this a bit to let people know exactly what they should expect from you as a company. So here we've got your info has been sent to Ben Heath. He will be in touch shortly to arrange your free personal training session. Just something like that. So when people see this, they can expect they're going to be contacted. And again, you can tailor this to whatever it is that's more applicable for your business. So your info has been sent to Lawyers LLC. We will be in touch shortly to arrange your free consultation. Whatever your particular offer is, but just let them know what's going to happen so they expect it, so they're not surprised when they receive that phone call. Okay? Then beneath here, we've got this button. So you can either link people through to your website, which is often a good option. Again, it depends on your business, but people might want to come and check out testimonials on your website, or check out your portfolio, or see previous customers you've worked with, or find out more about your service, whatever it happens to be. You can also select download, which is obviously quite applicable if people have opted in for a lead magnet, and then you want to be able to make that downloadable for them. So you could just add the download link in here. So depending on what you're using your Facebook lead forms for, if it's a lead magnet or some free giveaway PDF or something like that, then you can go ahead and use download, or you can use Cool Business. Now, whatever option you select here, out of not download, because people will click on that to download it. And if you do select download, by the way, I should quickly mention this, you want to make sure you tell people in here that they need to click the button below to download the free lead magnet. So you want to change this text to, thanks for downloading our 5-part Facebook ad template. Click the button below to get it now. Something like that, okay? Hopefully that's fairly straightforward. But if you're a service-based business and you're going to be contacting these people yourself, hopefully calling them, and you're trying to decide between View Website or Call Business, I would probably go with View Website. very few people are actually going to call you from here if they know that you're going to be getting in touch with them. It's just not how people operate, okay? Obviously, that's up to you. If you'd rather do that, then go ahead and do it. But most of the time, I go with your website. Okay, once you've added all that information, including a privacy policy, you then want to either click Save, which will be in draft form. You can't use it yet. Or you want to click Finish. If you click Save and it's in draft form, you can come back in and edit this later. So if you're unsure about this lead form and you might want to check a few things and finalize it, click Save. If you're absolutely happy with this, you're ready for it to go and be live and run it in your Facebook lead ad campaigns and use it as a Facebook lead form, then you can go ahead and click Finish and you'll be good to go. Just remember that once you do that, your Facebook lead forms are then locked. You can't edit them. You have to duplicate them and edit the new duplicate. Okay, so hopefully that video has been useful. Before you go, there's something I want to quickly mention, and that's my Facebook Ads Mastermind group. Now, this is a free Facebook group. You can join it for free. There will be a link in the video description. There's currently about 7,500 members in there, and it's an absolutely fantastic Facebook group. It's a fantastic community. There's tons of activity with people that are answering questions, asking questions. There's loads of experts, Facebook ads agency owners in there. And if you want to get your Facebook advertising questions answered, if you've got queries you want to learn from other people, it's an amazing environment, amazing place to be. It has helped so many people. It helps me all the time. I learn from the group just as much as I teach in there. And you also get access to me. So I occasionally answer questions and things like that when I get the chance. So you also get access to me. So if you want to join that, there'll be a link in the video description. We would love to have you. And yeah, if this video has been useful, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. That'd be much appreciated. Comment below to let me know if you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, leave those in the comments below. Be happy to get to those. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I release Facebook advertising related content every single week, high quality content like this that shows you how to do very specific things to do with Facebook advertising. So if you're looking for better results with your Facebook ads, make sure you subscribe and make sure you click the little bell when you do so that you are notified whenever I publish a new video. Okay, thanks a lot guys. Bye-bye.